This is A-Game. Fast acting, long lasting, with no side effects.
Hey all my Crimsonites, and welcome to the Crimson Cure channel, where we embrace our femininity, increase our womanly value, and celebrate our brothers. So join me on our feminine journey to learn, heal, and grow. Hey there, my Crimsonites, and welcome to the Crimson Cure channel. I'm your host, femininity coach, and author of The Crimson Cure, and this is my perspective. So I got an awesome clip for you today, which is why I titled it "Why Black Women and Leadership Don't Mix." We're where we are because of the leadership, if you will, of Black women in the community. So this is where we see all the failures coming from. The clip that I have is part of a conversation between Anton Daniels and Six the Goddess. Shout out to Anton. Shout out to Six the Goddess for this wonderful clip. And I'm going to show it. It's about 2.5 minutes long. And once I show the clip, we're going to come back and we're going to cook. So without further ado, let me go ahead and share this clip with you guys. And here we go.
Women should carry leadership positions?
No.
Why not?
The answer is not why not. The answer is why would they?
Yeah.
Don't say why not. What is one benefit of women being in leadership positions? There's no benefit.
But women are advocating for equal.
No, not all women.
Well,
not
a lot
all
of women are advocating for equal, right?
Women who are not smart are advocating for equal.
Why you say that?
Smart women are not doing that because women. And this is why we can't be trusted, honestly.
Because women can't be trusted.
Women cannot be trusted. We need rules. We need guidelines. We need a procedure. Don't just give us space talking about go be the leader. That's probably the worst thing you could do for a woman. It's just too much. It's just too much. We can't handle that. So my thing is, women just here. I want to be the leader, and all they think about is the glamorous part of it.
Yeah.
Not understanding when things go bad, the leader go down with the ship, the captain go down with the ship. So women, the reason why women can't be trusted as leaders because they only want the fun parts of leadership.
Yeah.
They want the attention. It's really a desire for adoration. They want the adoration of being a leader, but they don't want the consequence of it's your fault when this go left. That's the part they don't want. You know, I find that masculine men, you almost have to force them to not blame themselves. Masculine men blame themselves for everything.
Yeah, that's true.
You know what I'm saying? When something go left, he gonna be like, that was me. And you like, it really wasn't you. He gonna take the blame. Women don't go that way. They want to lead, and then when it go left, say, but it wasn't me. No, it was you because you're leader.
That is
See
very
why you
true.
shouldn't want that? That's
that
why I
is
want
absolutely true. Mm-hmm. It's funny because even in the conversations that we have off camera, you like, yo, I'm not trying to do what men do at all. Like that's your sense of like you don't even have to say it. That's just kind of all on you. You just like, yo, I'm not really trying to get into that. When we straight got down there and we got to the hotel, whatever, it checked you in and everything like that, you just chilling in the car. Like, hey, let me know when I get out or whatever. It's on.
Somebody wrote me on Instagram, was like, Six. You know what I noticed? They were like, Six, you be living your best life.
Yeah.
They was like, every time I see you dancing and you having fun, I'm like, you know what? I do be living my best life.
You do. The entire
time.
And you like, I'm checking on you, like, or I had Rita check on you. I said, Rita, is she good? Like, Six and already made friends. Six is doing her thing.
They calling me right now. They like, you want to come out? I'm like, I have friends here now. People like me. They fuck with a real nigga for real.
Yeah.
I mean, you cannot help but fuck with a real nigga.
Do you think that?
Okay, let me stop sharing it. I really just want to focus on the first half of that clip. When she was talking about leadership, women not being fit for that in any way, shape, or form, she's absolutely right. Women can't be trusted without order. Without order, women are not trustworthy. And the reason why I say that, when I say women are not trustworthy, I don't mean they become bad people necessarily. What I'm really saying is that women are too chaotic by nature. So if, like Six said, if we don't have rules, if we don't have regulations, if we don't have a procedure, if we don't have a structure, if we don't have an order, if we don't have those things assigned for us to abide by, we're going to go all over the place, and it's not going to be good. Just like the analogy I made about women's nature to likening it to nature, or even likening it to fire. If under order, fire become one of the most beneficial things to mankind. Out of order, it's going to destroy everything he's got. You understand what I'm saying? A fire that's contained, that is in order, it's in your fireplace, or it's on your stove, or it's somewhere where it can be watched, somewhere where it can be controlled, somewhere where the parameters are set. You're going to get benefit out of that. You're going to get benefit out of that. But it needs a structure. The moment that structure is not there, the moment that those restrictions are lifted, you're going to get what fire really do. You're going to get the destructive power of fire rather than its benefit. Okay? That is really, I think, an excellent analogy of the nature of women, right? Because she brought up another good point. There aren't any benefits for women being leaders. There's no benefit for choosing a woman as a leader over a man leader. She doesn't bring anything different. She doesn't bring anything more powerful. She doesn't bring anything that is more useful than a man is going to bring in that same position. As a matter of fact, she's going to be a detriment within that position, mainly because she's not built for it. Women overall, all over the world, we are not built for the leadership position. It's just not who we are. It's not who we are by design. It's not who we are biologically. It's just not who we are. And when they force women into, when I say force, like feminism was a force. It was a cultural and environmental shift that put women biologically then in a position of superiority and leadership over the men, which is why society is failing as it is right now. Okay? So the obvious things, the obvious reasons why women can't be leaders is, like I said, the chaotic nature of women, which Six alluded to when she's saying that women need rules and regulations and guidelines and a procedure. Okay? Women don't like this fact, but we see the result of living in a society of women, or leaving a society of women to their own devices without the actual leadership of men. Okay? And there's no bigger testament to the failure of that than the gynocracy of the Black community. The Black community is a sad testament to the failure and the dysfunction of Black women in leadership position. She alluded to women liking the glamorous part or the fun part of leadership, the attention, the accolade, right? When something turns out well, you know, then she takes all of the accolade. When things go left, she want to shift the blame to men, and then all of a sudden they were supposed to be leaders, right? So she doesn't have by nature any order. She doesn't have by nature any vision. She has very little foresight. She's extremely selfish and overall unequipped for true leadership. This is the issue. And women, a lot of women don't like to swallow this. Really, hyenas don't like to swallow this pill. Lionesses understand this. We don't have no feeling about, oh, we want to be in a leadership position. No, we don't. As a matter of fact, we avoid it at all costs. Women cannot handle taking the blame for things, regardless of whether it's deserved or not, but especially if it's deserved. She can't be trusted to make decisions that benefit the group, even if she's sacrificed, if her needs and wants are sacrificed, or if she's not benefited. Men do it all the time. They will make decisions that benefit the group, even if his personal needs and things like that become sacrificed. This isn't something he likes to do, but it is something that he's capable of doing, especially if it serves the greater good of the purpose, or the greater good of the survival of the group, or the greater good of the thriving of the group. He will make these sacrifices. He will make the hard decisions that need to be made because he's able to extract his emotion out of the decision making and the analytical thinking process that's necessary to make certain decisions, because you need to be able to make certain decisions not based on your emotional state. Okay? Women can't be fulfilled in the leadership position because it's actually not her position. Okay? She's unable to challenge or oppose the environment. She's unable to actually create a culture from scratch. She's unable to affect the biology or biological concepts without groundwork laid out before her first by a man. So this is why men make better leaders, because he can actually create a culture on his own. It's actually a part of his nature. When we take a look at human nature, number 10 is the creation of culture. Women pass on culture. Number 5 is his order. Women have chaos in that position. And number 6, his leadership. Notice that those 5 things, provision, problem solving, protection, and procreation, precede and order precede leadership, because those 5 things have to be intact for a man in order to enable him for good leadership. Women don't even have those qualities, so good leadership or leadership at all is really out of the question for her. Because when we think about it, there are so many different components of true leadership that women don't actually grasp. And one of the main components of leadership that elude a lot of women is the weight of leadership. There's a saying I don't even remember where I heard it from, that those who seek leadership are rarely worthy of it. Okay? And this is because true leaders are either forced to assume that role, or because of some circumstance, he has no choice but to assume that role, or people appoint him either by vote or by simply they start following his lead. So therefore, he becomes responsible for them. Good leaders understand that he is responsible for people's lives. He's responsible for the influencing the way that they think, okay? Influencing the things that they do. He does not take for granted people's loyalty nor their willingness to make sacrifices for him or in the name of his leadership, okay? He knows the power of his word. He knows the power of his action. He knows the power of his choices. He understands that his choices greatly affect everyone around him, and it is neither fun nor is it a game. He understands the great responsibilities of leadership and therefore thinks deeply and may seek counsel before making hugely impactful decisions. He assesses risk and reward for every situation and either picks his challenges wisely or rises to meet those challenges. Women lack the necessary qualities for effective leadership of all of that I just named, which has been demonstrated in real time, individually and collectively. We've understood, when I say individual, like we can think of our families, friends, circles, communities, and then we could think of Black women being in a leadership position in the Black community and see the failure of that and see that she just don't have the qualities. Lionesses, on the other hand, actually take pride in our role as supports and helpmeets. We take pride in that. Just like Six was saying, or Anton was saying, or speaking about his experience of getting to know Six and saying she be like, I don't want to do what men do. Lionesses do not want to do what men do. We have zero desire to take in or to step into those shoes or to step into that role in any capacity. We understand that we are simply not equipped to do any of that. And we're neither interested in the leadership position and we're not intrigued by it either. We don't be like, man, I wonder how it is to be a leader. No, we don't. We don't wonder how it is to have to provide for everybody. We don't wonder how it is to have to problem solve for everybody. We don't wonder how it is to have to protect everybody. We don't wonder how it is to have to spread all our procreation to everybody in all of these various different ways when they're part of our tribe or part of our pride. We don't wonder about how to do that. We got enough going on being lionesses. We got enough going on being helpmeets. We got enough going on being women. We have enough going on in our feminine position, and we understand that that position actually fulfills us. Okay? Being even approaching a leadership position, we know that that's out of our wheelhouse, it's out of our element. We don't want it. We don't want it at all. We know we're not equipped and we don't feel no type of way about it. Okay? We find fulfillment. Lionesses find fulfillment in the feminine position, in the followership position, and this makes us happy, content, and fulfilled, period. We don't want to. We have zero desire to take on the stresses that we see our leaders and our men take on. We see that stress. We see that. That's why we try to be and strive to be the best supports and helpmeets that we possibly can to our men, to our husbands, to the leaders in our lives. So I just wanted to share that with you guys. The other thing I want to share is the petition that we still have going with against Black Lives Matter Global Networking Foundation. If you want to be part of holding them accountable for the more than $100 million theft that they committed on the Black community, please click down in the description box. The link to the petition is there. Please sign, share, and contribute to it. Also, jump down in the comment section. Let me know what you think. Like, share, subscribe to the channel if you have not. Once again, I'm your host of Crimson Cure, and this was my perspective. Bye-bye, Crimsonites.
Hey guys, please like, share, and subscribe to the channel and hit the notification bell. And if you've got more to say on the topic, leave a comment down below. Also, don't forget to support our sponsor who so graciously supports this channel by clicking the description box and the link for A-Game at agameherbal.com. You can go ahead and get a 10% discount off of your next purchase using the code Kendra10. This has been yet another Crimson Cure production, and I'll catch you guys on the next one.